Hey, welcome. Merry Christmas.
Hi, Merry Christmas.
Yay. Who
Yay,
do
it's
we have
finally
here?
here.
Joanne and Lisa.
Let me get my
Joanne and
computer.
Lisa. Two people. Well, all right. We can work. Two people's good. We'll go with two. Merry Christmas,
Two so
Joanne and
far.
Lisa. Yep.
There we
Excellent.
are.
Bucks County, Pennsylvania, and Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm betting it's warmer in Little Rock than it is here in Illinois. I'm just betting that. Pretty sure.
Yep, here in Connecticut, it is just rainy, rainy, melting all the snow.
Yep. There's Debbie. Cheryl. Hey, welcome. Merry Christmas.
Hello.
Debbie Swearing.
Debbie's
I didn't
Swearingen.
realize you were in Alaska. Holy smokes! Thanks.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
She's got the same last name as one of my cousin's wives or ex-wife.
Oh,
Swearingen, same last name, but
there
they
we
live in
go.
Colorado, so
All right.
it's not her.
And
And I think the mom is Debbie too, so that
there we
threw
go.
me for a minute.
6 degrees of separation. And then Sharon from
Yeah.
Ireland. Now in Ireland, they're so locked down there. I don't. Sharon, can you move in different rooms in your house, or are you? They're so locked down there they can't breathe. Her poor brother trying to do
Oh,
church services
goodness.
at Christmas, and they can't have anybody anywhere near it. It's terrible. There's Deb. Hi,
Oh
Deb.
no.
Brittany. Good to have you
Yep,
all with us.
hi.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Finger Lakes region. That's another place I want to go in the world. Finger
It's
Lakes.
pretty.
Yep. Vancouver and Finger Lakes. Ireland and
My
overseas.
husband,
Yeah.
yeah, my husband's driven through that area for work trips and he says it's beautiful. We still
Yeah.
need to get up there.
Yeah. Every picture I've
So,
ever seen. Yep.
there's Linda from Connecticut. Hi,
All
Linda.
right. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We got
You're
nothing going
welcome.
on, just stitching and yakking. So if you want something formal and
Pretty
impressive, it
much.
ain't happening. Nope.
Nope.
Half hour
Nope,
ago, I
nope.
was asleep in the recliner. So there
That's
uh,
funny.
what are you stitching on today?
Nope. What?
What are you stitching on there, Jennifer?
Oh, I'm gonna do the Teresa Wensler
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah,
um, winter sampler.
yeah.
I'm doing the eyelets there.
There we go.
So,
Always,
and I
always
think
fun
it's on.
to yeah, always fun to you. But done about 20 of them, and then yeah,
I don't mind them. They're one
well,
of those mindless things that you can just go, you know,
yeah,
and
that is true. Yeah, there's no,
you don't
no,
have to pay that much attention, you
no
know.
thinking to them. Just punch a
So,
hole and go. Yep.
yeah. Yeah, I finished my December chicken.
Oh, those things are so cool. Move it to your left a little
Aren't
bit.
they cute?
Move it to your left a little bit.
Left. This way?
Yeah, those things are
That
so
way?
cool. And that's the one you perfect right there. Don't move it anymore. Um,
All right.
yeah, that's the one where you dyed the fabric, right?
Yes, because had been doing it on the just normal. Well, I did coffee tea dye this a little bit, and I
Mm-hmm.
just wasn't liking it. It just I wanted it the dark color that I saw in the picture, and I know the picture is a computer generated picture.
Yeah.
So, but what I did is remember this. I don't think I ever showed it, but it was the Teresa Wensler cottage garden
Oh
that
yeah.
Blitz Stitch Brian did.
Yeah.
And I had started this like a bazillion million years ago before I even met my husband.
Yeah.
And I just cut it off. It was just like, all right, done.
Hold
And I
that
used
hold
that
that one up.
fabric.
There, I just put you full screen. Hold that up so people can see
Oh,
because that thing is
yeah,
cool.
I just cut it off because I wasn't going to finish it. It had lots of bad memories associated with it. So
Oh, oh, it's that one. It's that one. Okay.
yeah, this is the one that had all the bad memories that I decided, you know what? Huge, huge piece of even weave. I'm like, it's languishing. So I just cut it off.
Just took a scissors to it. That goes in the
I
trash.
did.
Memories
Yep,
in the trash
done.
and clean
Yep.
linen to
And
work
then I
with.
dyed it.
Because that's I like that
Woo,
color. It's
all
beautiful.
dyed. Yeah, it's the spruce yellow from the Rit Dye Works on their website. You can download a PDF of all the colors that they have that you can dye.
Uh-huh.
Tons.
Oh, and then you just mix
And
up
that's the one
whatever.
I chose. And it tells you the formula and how to scale it up or down, and worked great.
Yeah. Because now those chickens, have you done one every month this year, or is this?
Well, I started the October one in October, and then since it was December, I'm like, well, I might as well do December because
Oh,
it's
okay.
December. And now I have started on the January one, and I'm like halfway done with the chicken body, and then all this is pretty fast.
Yeah. Just
The
straight
little
stitch, or is
swirly
it
bits.
cross stitch?
This is all cross stitch.
Yeah.
This
But yeah,
this
that
is
just goes
back
fast.
stitch,
Yeah.
and then this is cross stitch too.
Because those are cool. So are you going to make coasters or something out of them?
No,
Or
I'm
don't
going
know.
to mount them on a board, and then there's a little place in the kitchen where I want to put them. That's
Oh,
far away from all the greasy stuff, so it
yeah.
won't get ruined.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's why I made them so tiny too, is because I want them to fit in a certain place. So they
Yeah.
had to be small.
Yeah. That's the trouble with stitching in kitchens is grease. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And then one thing that
those are
was
just
really
really
cool.
neat. I think that's really neat. And the color that you dyed is really
So
perfect.
on the body, it's 1/1. I think this is a 28 count. And on the body, you could see some of the fabric through. But when I got done with it, I laid it face down, and then I sprayed it with water, and then I hit it with the iron
Uh
on
huh.
hot, and it poofed up the stitches to where you can't see through it anymore.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah. And it's just DMC, so it's not going to bleed,
Yeah.
So
It's
that's a
nice.
tip.
Yeah.
A tippity
Let's
tip.
see. Cheryl, Jenifer, can you turn up your mic a bit? I turned Jenifer up just
Oh,
now.
geez, you know what I forgot to do before we started? I forgot to turn my phone volume way up.
Okay. Did you just do that?
Well, this turns up my mic volume or my earbud volume, but maybe that helps a little.
Cheryl, did that help? I'm assuming
I forgot.
Cheryl, you can hear me.
I know we have to.
Cheryl, you can hear me, but not Jenifer. Is that what you're saying? Did that help? It sounds like it did. Okay, we got it.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I did turn it up a little bit on this part.
Okay.
I usually do that before we start. That's something I forgot to do.
Because I'm usually too loud, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Hope that works for you, Cheryl.
Yep, I'm getting hot.
Carrie Noss. I hope that's right. Noss. I'm going to go with Noss. Carrie, help me out because I've been thinking. Here's my deal. We're going to flip to stitching here in a minute, but here's my deal. And here I am pointing again. Why am I pointing when I'm on screen? What is my problem? This is stupid. Stop it.
You're instructing people.
Jeez. Carrie, help me out here because here's the story. Mark and I watch Jeopardy every day because that's one of our things. We watch Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune while we have dinner because it's a thing. But the other day, some classic book came up on Jeopardy. One of those books that if you had any culture, you'd have read it twice. And I thought, there's a whole ton of books, those, the old classics that I haven't read that I should probably read before I head to the big guy in the sky. But then I don't really want to read them. So I was thinking Audible books. I should be able to get classic books for free off Audible books. So Carrie, the question is, listening to Audible book, what platform do you use for that? That was a long way to get. That was a long way to get to just ask Carrie what she uses for Audible books.
Right. Now you know that your public library, you can go through your public library to get hooked up to an online library of Audible books that you can get for free.
Oh, really?
But you have to go to your public library website, figure out how to do it. They should be able to tell you. And you can probably even go into your library if your library is open.
Oh, really? You actually go into those things anymore?
Well, if you need help doing it, because but you're pretty techie, you should be able to figure it out. But that's where you can get free stuff. But on audible.com, I'm an Audible member. Those you have to usually buy with your credit, but they do have something new that's Audible. There's certain books that are included, but it's, you have to search through them and
Yeah.
they're not the best, fabulous ones.
Okay.
But my thing is I went through everything at my library and listened to everything that I wanted to listen to that they offered
Yeah.
and ran out of stuff to listen to.
Yeah.
So I got Audible and I've got like hundreds of titles.
Okay.
And I've listened to some multiple times. Ones that I really like, I've listened to more than once.
Yeah. Okay.
Just like I read books that I like more than once.
Excuse me. Okay. Well, I'll try that because, a couple other people have mentioned the library. Carrie gets them from the library too. So basically, as a tax-paying citizen, I ought to get my act together and use the services that are available to me.
Yeah, because the library has, you can even, if you want to watch DVDs, go rent them from your library. I would do that too.
Yeah.
Like I was, before NCIS was streaming on Netflix, I wanted to see all of the seasons in order instead of just the hodgepodgey way that they show them on USA.
Yeah.
And without the commercials. So I would go to the library and rent the seasons.
Oh, and then watch them.
Yeah. So you can, if there's certain things you want to watch, go to the library and get them for free.
Okay. Now, people are saying the Libby app from the library. Okay.
Oh,
I get it.
Yeah.
Libby library. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there's marketing for you right there.
Yeah. There's a couple. Libby's the big one.
Okay.
Yeah. I even think I have that. But like I said, since I've listened to everything I wanted to listen to, I just have Audible now.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I just want to listen to the stuff I know is free because it's been, the books are so old that, there's no way you have to pay for them. They've been out of print for so long. Yeah. So, okay.
Yeah.
All right. That helps. Thanks, everybody.
Lots of classics. Yeah. Lots of classics done by really good actors and actresses. Read them. And they're really good. Yeah.
Okay. Because I just kind of the other day I thought, I ought to get a little culture here because I'm sure they're great books. I just don't feel like sitting down and reading them. And I like to I like to read, but I just don't feel like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
A spy murder mystery, I'll sit down and read that all day long. But War and Peace, nah, it's not happening.
I listened to War and Peace on Audible, and it's good. Now that's a hard one. You have to. I'd listen to part, and then I'd be like, "What the heck?" And then I'd rewind it and listen to it again. It was good though, and you have to pay attention. But I loved it. It was really good.
Well, that's the thing is those old ones were written at a much higher reading level than stuff is written today, and you actually sometimes have to pay attention because which does not speak well for us. It does not speak well for us at all.
No, I know.
They have to dumb down the text, But we do, I do that with the magazine. When I edit the magazine, I have to dumb it down all the time because it won't get read. It's just a reality.
Yeah.
Here, Giuseppe Conti, super chat, 99 cents. I don't know what that is. Getting a sense that's maybe something that we don't want. Jan says local libraries collaborate with others in the region. So I got the world to me. The world is available for free, basically, if I just get off my butt.
Yeah, because for a while I was going to the library and getting the CDs and putting them in my CD player.
Yeah.
This was like 10 years ago. But then then I got an iPod, and then I was able to start getting them on iPod, and then they did change over to some other system, but by then I got Audible, and I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like I said, I had gone through everything.
I used to have an hour commute, and we bought a car, and I didn't want the car it was just basic car, so it just had a radio in it, didn't have a CD player. And so we bought it as a new car, just didn't and didn't get electric windows and caught crap from that for the family forever. But I took a boombox and I would get CDs from the library and listen to those with the boombox sitting in the seat next to me. Yeah, classy. Yeah, classy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do.
It worked. I just had to have a supply of batteries was all. Yeah.
Yep, the
Um,
boombox days.
yeah, well, it worked. Crank it up, go for it.
Mhm.
I should read.
Yeah.
I should read the winners from the last time we gathered. We had
Oh.
just for the record here. So,
Mhm.
and I'm sure everybody has their stuff because we mailed it within a couple of days, so it's been a week plus. But given the post offices, oh, I feel sorry for those people and UPS and FedEx. Man, those people working nasty hours. Um, so anyway, winners the Avlia, three Avlia charts. Ola, I'm gonna Federation, OLEH Federation. That's probably not anywhere close in Brooklyn. You won an Avlia chart. Deb DeCrane won an Avlia chart, and Dorothy Brancato, Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. That sounds beautiful. Dorothy Brancato, you all won Avlia charts, so those were sent to you. Textured treasure charts. Sarah Gusick in Vancouver, Washington. I would move there in a heartbeat. Anne Marie Makowski in Yuma. That's a great movie, by the way. 310 to Yuma. Excellent Western.
Ah.
Josie Matthias. Josie wins all the time. She
She's just
does.
lucky.
She wins a
She
lot.
better go buy some lottery tickets.
Yeah, Josie won another one. The Texture Treasures in Josie is in Pennsylvania there. Then the Downton Abbey ones, one went to Gina Snyder and the other went to Donna Gotts. Canton, Michigan. I know where that's at. Grew up in Michigan, so I know where that's at. And Needle Minders went to Jan Reeder, Sharon Asplin, and Carolyn Kautz, Kautz, Carolyn Kautz, Portland, Oregon, another place. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous Japanese garden in Portland, Oregon. If you ever get a chance to go,
Oh.
yeah, set aside 3 or 4 hours to just meditate and spend time in the Japanese garden in Portland, Oregon. It is one spectacular place. T-shirts. Wow. Oh, this isn't fair. All right, T-shirts went to Zoriana Vikovanska? I have no idea. Vykhovanska. Vikovanska. I'm going with that. Zoriana Vikovanska. Hope that's close. Mary Kramer and Donna Francis. So there we go. Those were the winners, just for the record. Most of you have probably already received them, so it's a moot point. Deb DeCrane did not get hers yet, and she's just across the state. Yeah, we tried. We sent them.
My mom sent me something that I still haven't gotten, and from Colorado, and then I got the tracking number so I can watch where it's going. It took 3 days just to go from Colorado Springs to Denver.
There we go.
It's left.
There we go.
And then it went to Pittsburgh, and now it's left Pittsburgh, and it's somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah. Those poor people. They're trying. You can tell they're trying, but
I know.
I'm sure they're so tired.
And it's just overwhelmed right now, and you just have to go.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. This is the year of Christmas. It just keeps on giving.
Yeah.
Just
all the way into next week.
You get a little bit of Christmas every day. You're like, yay.
Yep. Next week.
Thank you for my beautiful Christmas.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Pretty. And I got the book too,
which
good. I put in my sewing room. I don't have it here, but there's some cool stuff in that book. I love that pear.
Oh, let me go get mine. Yeah, because I got one too. Hang on.
Yeah. I love the pear. I was like, ooh, the pear is really pretty. And then there's some stump work in there that I actually am like, wow, that looks really good. I'd like to do that. So it's really nice. Look, here it comes. That's a big book too. You can't hear me. Hang on.
Sorry, that was probably really loud clicking
when
I took my headphones off. Oops.
It didn't sound bad. That book is huge, though.
This book right here, folks, I'm telling you, can get them at Sassy Jack's. Kim has them at Sassy Jack's.
Oh, my gosh.
This is the third of the Inspirations Passion for Needlework books. And this one was, what they do is they take just some gorgeous projects, absolutely gorgeous projects, and they photograph them. In this case, it's the Blackiston Creamery, which used to be a place where they made butter and cream and stuff in Australia. Wow. And it tells all about the creamery. And so they take them and they photograph them the projects. Well, here you can see
Yeah.
in the creamery. So the creamery is now a house, but
Right.
it's typical Inspirations magazine. The photography is spectacular, and
And I love
so
that turtle too.
well, this
Oh,
turtle is
so
to die
cute.
for. Huh? I could never make it, but
Yes.
yeah,
I,
it's all
I'll look
gold
at
work,
it.
all gold work, chip work, and everything. And so they,
Oh
they
my
take
goodness.
they take and they photograph the pieces in different
Now
scenes.
that's a stump work one, right?
No, this is
Is that not?
I think this
Those
is
aren't
pretty
lifted
much
off a
straight.
little?
No, oh yeah, there might be a little bit, but I think this is more straight embroidery. The stump
There's a
work one,
couple.
yeah, there's a stump work one that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that I was like that
Dogwood.
that one I would maybe do, you know.
And oh, and I've had her on the show, Margaret Lee, who does Japanese embroidery and Japanese embroidery beadwork. She has a purse in here,
Oh.
not of interest to me, but maybe of interest to you. All beaded, all beaded, and that's a project in
Yeah,
there.
it's gorgeous.
So they take these things, and then so the front half of the book is just gorgeous photography with all of these projects in different settings, and and a little description to drool, but it's just to drool over. There's just beautiful
Mhm.
coffee table book thing, and then the back half of the book then is all the instructions for all these projects, and
Mhm.
then in the absolute back of the book then is pull out patterns so that you can trace them. So there's a little pocket here, and then you pull them out. And so it's everything to do these, other than the threads and cloth, of course, but in these books.
Mhm.
But they're just gorgeous, and they're heavy. I mean, it's
They are. I got the box. I'm like, I thought I was just getting a book. This thing, it's a big old box. It's heavy,
yeah,
and it was just the book because it's big,
yeah, printed on really
but
heavy paper. It's
beautiful.
just gorgeous, just a gorgeous book to look at,
Oh yeah,
and projects that,
beautiful.
yeah. And so this is the third one that they have.
Wow.
They're worth collecting. The second one is this one, Factoria 7. That's this one. And
Oh,
same
pretty.
thing. And yeah, it's just gorgeous stuff. I mean, it's typical Inspirations where everything is just gorgeous. But see, like for instance here, see how that's photographed there. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Wow.
just beautiful. And so Factoria 7 is a rustic industrial cottage. And there's 12 projects in here. Um, that's the second one. And then
Wow.
the first one I had to get, they sold out of this so many times, I had to get paperback on this one.
Oh wow.
This was the first one that they did. And so I got
Ooh,
paperback,
pretty.
but same setup. And I don't remember where this is set. I think this was not set anywhere. I think it was just, uh, yeah, I think they just, wherever.
Right.
But
Maybe they didn't have the idea of like a
yeah,
setting yet. You know what I mean?
right.
Maybe the idea came to them for
Yeah,
the
the
next
second
one.
time, yeah. But Trish Burr, Little Kingfisher.
Ooh.
There's that,
Yes.
yeah. You know,
Oh,
but I
adorable.
tell you that the caliber of book it is they all come with ribbon bookmark, even the
Oh,
paperback.
nice. Yeah.
That's the caliber of book it is. So the minute you see a ribbon bookmark in a book, it's not
Yeah. I like ribbon bookmarks.
it's not quick and dirty. But so if you'd like to have these things, um, there's 3 of them now, and they are absolutely worth
Yeah.
collecting, absolutely. But this
Yeah.
is the new one, that pair, the blackwork pair that's on the cover. Really,
Is gorgeous.
I have to say, yeah,
Yep.
with a little stump work leaf, yeah.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
so yeah,
Carrie says that they're having another one's coming out, A Fine Tradition. And I don't
yes,
know when that's coming out, but
yeah, soon,
I
yeah,
guess another one's coming out.
yeah,
Yeah, I love that pair. And you know what's cool is you could do that pair and you could do it seasonal. Like you could do one for fall,
yep.
one for spring,
Good call,
all
yeah,
the seasons.
good call, yeah.
But yeah, you could change it up and make it a seasonal thing and switch it out.
No, Cheryl, they're new projects. I don't think any of them are from the magazine. They're all new projects.
Mm.
This is special stuff. Um, it's mostly surface embroidery, but that pair is black work, and
Mm-hmm.
there's some stump work. There's always some stump work and surface
Yep.
embroidery, and there's some crewel in this one, a beautiful crewel piece. Um, so yeah, it's a good mix. But yeah, if you want to have a nice needlework book, they are books to own, no
Yeah.
question. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Definitely.
Yep.
For
And
sure.
Kim has them at Sassy Jacks. Kim is carrying the Inspirations uh, magazine too. And I think check. I should not say these things without having checked first, but I'm pretty sure Needle in a Haystack you can also get them. So either place,
Mm.
whichever you like, but uh, check on that. Yeah, Carrie's got it coming with the next magazine. Yeah, so Kim can
Uh-huh.
help you, or Kathy out at Needle in a Haystack can help you out with those things because Kim just started carrying the stuff, and I think Kathy's been carrying it.
Okay.
May not be immediately obvious on her website, but give her a call. She'll fix you up. Oh, speaking of that, and I almost pointed again,
Mm.
but see, I did. I stopped myself. See, I stopped myself. That's pretty cool. Uh, Sunday, a week from Sunday, we start our Spring Hill stitch along.
Yeah. Well,
Yes,
that's a week from today.
week
New
from
Year's
today.
Day.
See, I
Yeah.
have this Friday thing is throwing me off. You're right. A week from today. You're
Because
right.
New Year's and Christmas are always on the same day.
It's throwing me off. Yeah. So a
And I
week
know this because,
because you look at a calendar and I don't. Um,
no, because New Year's is my birthday and it's always
oh,
on
that's
the
right.
same
Yes,
day.
that's right. The big birthday, the big Jenifer birthday. So Spring Hill. So we talk fiber, or yeah, we talk fiber.com/Spring Hill. You can order the kit from Kathy Ray at Needle in a Haystack. And so if you're interested in doing the stitch along with us, um, that's the design. That's the Karen Kluba's Spring Hill
Mhm.
design. First in a series of seasonal ones. So she's going to do one for each season. Next one will be out in May. Don't know what season that is. And
Yeah.
I'm doing NPI Silk, and you are doing
DMC.
DMC,
Mm-hmm.
and Beth is doing a Veriswa 100/3.
Yeah. I'm excited. I need to this week. I've got to get my linen ready and get it on the bars and stuff.
I'm ready.
Ooh,
I'm
pretty.
ready. I clipped all my, and this is a Veriswa, so I cut them all at 14 inches. Usually I do 18, but I went
Mm-hmm.
14 because it frays.
Oh yeah. It's
So,
the fray monster.
but look at that.
It's fuzzy, but it's so pretty.
Those are the
It's
colors,
so gorgeous.
and then going on.
So no, mine's in the other room.
Yeah, going on this. So this,
Yeah.
like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've got that Russian tea cake, which is gorgeous,
Ooh,
and
yeah.
it feels all nice. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, you
So
win. You win on that
you-
one.
Yeah, you washed your linen before, right?
Not yet.
Wash and
Nope.
iron.
Not yet.
But are you going to?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to also.
Yep.
Just to fluff it up and relax it and stuff.
Yeah. No, I always do to get all these creases out. I can't stand them. So
Oh, right.
yeah, but I already marked. Center, top, and left. I'm ready to go.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Just gotta get the wrinkles out of this and put it on the rollers, and we're off and running. So
Yep.
wetalkfiber.com/Spring Hill if you want to join us for that. There's
Yeah.
four kits that we put together. One is the Sullivan's Threads kit that Karen used, and then Jenifer is using DMC, and I'm using a Veriswa and a couple of NPI silks, and then Beth is doing 100/3. So four
Right.
kits that Kathy's put together. So hit her up for that if you want to join us.
Yep. Yeah. Team Jenifer. Go.
Josie, no, yeah, Josie's string of winnings haven't arrived yet. I swear, because I gave Margaret because when I do the drawings, then I put a post-it on each of the items, and Margaret packages them up and puts the addresses on and everything, and gets them ready to go to the post office.
Gosh.
She said, "Didn't Josie just win here?" Yeah, Josie did. Yeah. Hey, I just draw them. I just draw them. Josie, hand wash.
Yep.
Huh?
The hand washing.
Oh, oh,
Oh,
oh, the light goes
our
on.
lights just flickered.
Uh-oh,
My,
don't be doing that. Uh-oh. We lost Jenifer. Uh-oh. Well, we lost Jenifer. Power went out. So now we have that. We should capture, somebody do a screen grab of that. Do a screen grab of that photo and send it to me. Because we need to have that shot of Jenifer right there. Yes. Carrie's Creations variegated? Ooh, I'll be curious to see that, Cheryl. I don't know Carrie's Creations. Oh my, that's going to be interesting. So, please, somebody, make sure you capture that, screen grab that shot of Jenifer right there. We got to have that. That's some fun. Wonder what happened to her. Oh, yeah, we completely lost her. Her power went out. It says Skype. We use Skype for all this. Skype says, "How would you rate this? The quality of this call?" Well, that would be awful. Let me try and get her back here. No. We have lost Jenifer. We have lost Jenifer. So we'll wait, see if she gets her power back. Says she's active, but yeah, there's no way. We'll try again. Fascinating. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to keep trying, Jenifer. Let's see. Okay, so hand wash. Yes, I'll tell about that in a minute here, Josie. So I'll talk about that. Let me see what else here. Carrie's Creations. Got to learn about that. I'm amazing. Oh, thank you, LW Cross Stitcher. Um, yeah, iPad Pro. Oh, you got it for him. You got the iPad Pro. All right. Um, Skype just says Jenifer's not online. Yeah, we got that. Thanks for nothing. Yeah, they're getting all kinds of storms. She's in Connecticut, so okay, so she's yeah, they're right in the middle of that monster storm. So who knows what's happening? We'll give her a chance to come back. Carrie is a friend of Tracy Horner Ink Circles. I would like to talk to her. I need more information, please. Please email me more information about that. Yes. Sandy P, way to go, Sandy. Email that to me, please. Gary at WeTalkFiber.com. I got to have that. Yeah, everybody, just send them. Just send them. I'll get them. Because I got to have that shot of Jenifer. That was pretty funny. Let's see here. Well, we're going to just have to give Jenifer time. Let's see what happens. LW, I'm glad you got that for him. I'm sure he'll enjoy it. So, whoever it was, now I've lost track of whoever it was. Well, anyway, here's what I do for the linen. You know, everybody has their own thing. I probably go ridiculously over the top with it, but I don't really care. What I do is I find the middle, and on a piece like this, Kathy gave me 3 to 4 inches all the way around outside of the design size, so I could get pretty sloppy because she gave me so much space. So I just fold it. In this case, a lot of times I'll go to much greater lengths to find dead center, but I just fold it in quarters, and then pinch off the corner, and that I call that center. And then I just put a little thread. I don't like writing on linen, so I just put a little thread uh, loop there. And then I could just measure, but I don't. I sit there and physically count threads all the way to the top. Okay, so this is top center, and then I count all the way over to the left, and I mark that each time with threads, and I leave those in. That way I know if something's awry, I know where center is, top center, mid center, and top left. So that's how I mark them up. And then this linen, and somebody gave me this idea. This is, believe me, this is not my idea. Somebody on here in the audience gave me this idea. LW, the spot on the linen, those are little pieces of thread where I mark center, and top left. So what I do is I put just a dab in a Tupperware bowl, depending on how big this is, just a little Tupperware bowl, and I put just a dab of Dawn detergent, not much, just a dab in there, because you know it doesn't take much Dawn. And then I put this in tepid water, not hot water, because that'll shrink it, and not cold water, tepid water. And then I just scrunch it all down in the water, and I'm showing scrunching it down into the water, and then I let it set for about 10 minutes. Just sit there. Jenifer just texted that her power went out. Yep, figured that. Hang on just a second. Need to communicate with her. Oh, I can't. There's Jenifer now. Are you back on, Jen? Oh, Jenifer signed on to YouTube. Are you back on, that I can bring you back, Jenifer? Let me know. Must have some power. Maybe she's probably just using her phone. Let me know if your power's back on, Jenifer. So then I scrunch it down and I let it set for 10, 15 minutes. And then I take it out, and I don't wring it. I just kind of just squeeze it so the water will come out. And then I run clear tepid water in the same Tupperware bowl, rinse it all out, run clear tepid water, and I just squish it up and down to make sure I get all the soap out. Okay? Here, Jenifer says I can try her again, so hang on. Bear with us, folks. Technical workshop. I hope this works.
Hello.
There we are. She's back.
But it's still dark.
Oh, so your power's still out?
Yeah, the power's out, but the internet, like both my husband and I, the internet went out too.
Oh.
And my light here, this is on battery.
Oh, okay.
It's not even windy or raining right now.
Oh.
But maybe somebody hit a pole.
Could be. Well, you're back. So,
you know.
All right. Yeah, you're a little chunky. You're a little chunky, so I can tell something's not quite right. So not chunky weight wise, but your image. See, I knew that blew up on me. Never mind. Just ignore me.
Well, I am exercising and dieting.
I meant
not as chunky as I was
your image is pixelated. How about that?
Years ago.
But I will say, when you cut out, the expression on your face, when your face froze, the expression on your face is precious, and some people have saved that for me. So now I have a really nice, it was beautiful. So, okay, so back to this. So then I put this, I put this in tepid water, clear, and rinse it all out, and then I roll it up in a towel.
Oh no!
What?
I could hear it.
Huh? You're all busted up. Uh-oh. We lost her again. This is not good. We lost her again.
Oh dear.
Oh, there you are. You're back. I don't know. So while that's getting sorted out. So then, and then are you there?
Just start working well.
So then I roll it up in a towel, um, a clean towel, obviously, and I use a white or off-white towel. I don't use a color, and then I roll it up, and then I stomp on it, just stand on it to suck out all the moisture, and then iron it. And I use steam and iron it dry. So I use steam on a linen setting on the iron and iron it till all these wrinkles and all these creases go away, and then I have a clean thing,
Yeah.
and then that goes on the scroll rods. And best press will also help if you have something stubborn, but that's how I do it.
Am I?
And Jenifer, you're a mess. I'm not quite sure what's going on. So now it says poor connection.
Yeah. I can hear.
You can hear? Yeah, you're not coming through clear at all.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's straightening itself out. We'll give it some time. Oh, there she went.
Um, well,
Oh, now I lost your video, but I think I'm hearing you. You're here. You're there.
yeah.
Yeah, your sound's good. Let's just try that for a minute.
Oh, okay.
See if it stabilizes.
Yeah, I
So
don't
that's
know.
what I do with all my linens before I stitch on them. So I mark them with threads, and then I do all that to get all the creases out, so that everything is absolutely smooth. And then I put them on scroll rods. If I'm going to store them, so sometimes I'll have 2 or 3 pieces of linen. Here you come back again. Sometimes I'll have 2 or 3 pieces of linen, and I'll do them all at the same time. And then I get PVC pipe. I just go to Home Depot, and they have pre-cut PVC sections, 2 and 3 foot or something. And I get PVC pipe, and then when I get it all ironed out, then I'll roll it onto a piece of PVC pipe, and then secure it with a Velcro strap. These little micro Velcro straps, and then that keeps it.
Oh.
Then I can store it in a plastic bag, and I know that all that work has been done, and it won't get all wrinkled up, because otherwise you have to fold it up. But PVC pipe's a good way to store these things, store your projects, especially ones that you take off the scroll rods, and you don't want them to get wrinkled up. Wrap them around PVC pipe and secure them with Velcro. But use this fine Velcro. Don't get that heavy doozy stuff. This is really fine stuff.
Yeah.
You can get it. You can get rolls at Home Depot for next to nothing, and so that's the way to do it on PVC pipe. Everybody has their way of doing it, but that's the way I do it.
Nice.
So that's how I do it. Mary Corbett has a detailed process. Yeah,
Cool.
and I probably stole that from Mary Corbett. It wouldn't surprise me, because Mary Corbett kind of knows everything. So that may be where I got it. But anyway, that's what I do. That's the process, and it's pretty simple, and doesn't take long, and you get all the wrinkles out, so that when you start stitching, you don't have any creases. I hate having creases and stuff on my linen when I start. So, can we hear you now, Jenifer?
Nice. I don't know. Can you?
Yes, you can. It's perfect now.
Okay. I'm like, I don't know. I closed my laptop
Oh,
because I didn't know, so I can't read or see or anything.
that's
So
all right. I'll cover it. Can you
I'm
hear me?
here in the dark. Yeah.
Okay. We're good. We're good. You're back. That was the important part, was that you'd be back. So, do I have a picture of me jumping up and down on the rolled up towel? No, I do not have that picture. But I mean, I just stand on it. You just stand on it just to blot it out. Standard thing. Huh?
Yes, I do too. That's what I do too. You fold it up and then I jump up and down on it. Yeah, I do a little footy dance.
Yep. Then heat that iron up, fill it up with, another minor little tip: deionized or distilled water in the iron. Don't use tap water. Nope.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't
Nope.
mess it up.
Nope. Did that
I
once.
use that water anymore because I remember back in the day, my mom used to buy it all the time to put in her iron. Can you even get it at the stores anymore?
Distilled water? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can get that. Because people.
Yeah. Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
People still use it for vaporizers
Oh.
and babies and other things. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because what I do now, instead of using the iron, I have a spray bottle that I just spray,
Oh,
and then,
oh,
because I don't use the steam thing of the iron.
oh, okay. Yeah, we have our iron has never had anything but distilled water in it. So,
So,
um,
because sometimes, like, can't get okay.
hmm?
Yeah. Huh? Nothing.
Oh, okay. Sharon says we have a mental picture of me. Oh, great. Yeah. I'm sorry, Sharon. It'll probably keep you up nights. Yeah. Um, LW, my mom destashed a ton of her Ada stash to me and also a kit from. Huh? You're breaking up, Jennifer. It's a bad scene out in Connecticut. You're breaking up, Jennifer. You're not even functioning, Jennifer.
Crazy.
It's coming and going. Those LW, those yeah, I think I remember those detailed things of dragons and castles. If I think I recall those. Jennifer, try it just with sound. Just are you there, Jennifer? Don't even do the video. It's too much bandwidth. Are you there? Lost her.
Right.
Are you
Can you
there?
hear me?
Yeah. Don't even.
I
Yeah.
turned off the video.
Yeah. Do that because otherwise it's just too much bandwidth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on out here, but even with, the LTE and the air, it's just not working.
Yeah. Too much. So we'll just go with sound, and then we have the great big Skype here. I'll just take the Skype logo off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because that looks dorky. Okay, so you're stuck looking at me. Sorry, folks. Way it goes. Oh, I can put up here. Oh, I know what I can do. I can put up my stitching there. Now it'll look like
There you
a
go.
stitching program. Yeah. Teresa Wentzler,
Yep,
LW.
Teresa Wentzler's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And that website that I got her designs off of, the dragons aren't on there. And I think I had read on Teresa's website, which was the one that directed me to that other website, that she's not putting the dragons out there, and I don't know why.
Oh, because those were really famous at one time, I think.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know why I don't know. But I know it said that she wasn't putting them out there, that the dragons wouldn't be available.
Oh, that's too bad. Because yeah, those are like really. I just recall really
Mm-hmm.
colorful and detailed and sophisticated
Mm-hmm.
and all those things and yeah.
Yeah. I just joined the Teresa Wentzler Facebook group, and people, you can see people posting. They have the patterns, and they're
Uh huh.
posting the dragon pictures, and they're beautiful.
Yeah, I just
Super
remember those.
gorgeous.
Yeah, yeah. That's too bad that you can't get them anymore. I'm sure
Yeah.
I'm sure some eBay person has them, but
Well, yeah.
always that. I've never done the eBay thing. Never trusted it, but I know a lot of people. That's the way they do a lot of their business. So,
Yeah, I've not done it either.
just was never
I've
my
done
thing.
Etsy. I do Etsy, but I haven't done eBay.
Yeah, yeah. Etsy's. Yeah, I've never had any trouble with Etsy. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've definitely never gone on Craigslist because that's just.
Oh, that's interesting. Kathy Yance,
Mhm.
it's a religious, personal thing for her, so she took down all her fantasy stuff.
Oh,
Well, that's
really?
interesting.
Huh. Did she have a change of
No,
like
no.
religion? You know what
See,
I mean? Like,
those are the kinds of things that make me want to do shows with people like that.
yeah.
Because you learn stuff. Because yeah, people change, they
Hmm.
learn things. They
Right.
fire off.
Things happens and they just.
Look on your chart and don't do it right now, but at some point, would you please send me whatever contact information there is for her?
For Teresa Winsler?
Yeah,
Who, me? I don't know if.
not right now, but at some point.
Right.
Because that would, yeah, might be fun to talk to her.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah. Oh, so I was going to talk about this here. This is Hannah Longstreth, and
Oh, yeah. How's
yeah,
it going on that?
it's going well,
Mm-hmm.
but not spectacularly because I haven't stitched much lately, but I'm hoping in the next few days to just pound the daylights out of it. But this right here, this color here, I am so sick of stitching. This it's I think it's 835 MPI 835. Yeah, teal green, obviously dark. This is used so much in this chart that I just want to scream because it's one of those if you buy Hannah Longstreth, if you get it from Sassy Jack's Hannah Longstreth, make sure you get at least two, if not three, skeins of 835 because you will use it because it is
Ah.
used everywhere to the point where you just want to scream. You get so tired of it. Um, but an interesting thing is happening, and I don't know if it's the lot that I have, but it starts out too fluffy and full, and then after a few passes through the linen, then it's like the fluff comes off, and it gets down to what should be proper thread. So it's been kind
Oh,
of a weird
interesting.
experience for me,
Huh.
and but anyway, I mean, it straightens itself out. But there for the first few things, you think, wow, this is really fuzzy, and then it loses that fuzz. So um,
Hmm. Well, you could always off to the side. You could run it through the linen a few times and get
now listen to you. Now
rid of
see,
all that,
there's a good
and then
idea.
start.
I will do that. That's a good
Hmm.
idea. I did not think that. Yes, I will do that
Oh, yeah.
because then it seems to be
There you
fine.
go.
So
Right.
yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just drag it through three or four times and then start stitching with it. Good idea.
Yeah, sure.
It's a good thing you showed up today.
Yeah, at least I'm here in spirit, if not in video. Somebody
LW.
must have hit a pole or something because
Yeah.
there is no wind, there's no rain. Because
Oh,
we were supposed to have really high winds and stuff, but it's not happening.
hmm.
Not right
Is
now.
your power is off? You're just working off your phone?
Yeah, yeah, my phone battery, and then that light that I have was hooked up to
Yeah.
the battery pack.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
That's too bad. Well, let's
I know.
hope it's not a 2 or 3 day replace
Shouldn't.
the phone pole deal.
No, it shouldn't be because we all the snow's gone
Yeah.
and there's no bad weather. So whatever's happening, they should be able to get to it and fix it.
Yeah. Just what power
So
people want to do on Christmas Day is come fix a phone
I
pole. Yeah.
know.
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah. So no, I'm working away on uh, Hannah Longstreth here. Actually, I can show it. Uh, here, let's see. The easiest way to do it is so many cameras. But there's Hannah here. Take the chart off. There's Hannah. I think it's beautiful. I know you can't see it, but anyway. So there's yeah. So I just got this one here. Lost her again. Well, anyway, for those who can see it, I just have this a motif here and this one, and then Hannah's name goes all the way across here, and then there's another little motif here, and then a big one here, and then down here at the bottom.
Camera blew up.
Hmm.
A ring notification. Can you hear me?
I hear you now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just got a notification on my Ring app that a transformer blew up.
That'll do it every time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because we have
Well.
the Ring doorbell and we get the notifications.
Okay.
So.
So yeah. So well, at least I know what it is, but I'm sure
Mm-hmm.
nobody wants to go out and replace a transformer today. That's too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, this is Hannah. That's what she's looking like now. So I just have this row here with Hannah's name in it, and then a motif over here, and then there's 5 motifs at the bottom, and then I'll be done. So I don't know. Still shooting for the first of the year. Having it
Yeah,
done by the first of the year. I think I got a shot.
you've got a week.
Yeah. Got a
7
week
days.
and don't really have to do any magazine work, so I think I got a shot. But and this is another one of those where
There you go.
the picture is weak anyway on the cover, and but what until you get the silks all stitched down, like there's what the bottom is. That's what I got left is that much. So this is I'm right here. I've done that one. I got to put Hannah's name in, and then these two, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down at the bottom, and then I'll be done. So
Nice.
and the colors are once it's a standard thing. Once you stitch it and get the colors in, they're spectacular, and the picture doesn't do it anywhere near justice. But still get these. Still get a kit from Kim at Sassy Jacks.
Yeah.
Yep. So beautiful, beautiful thing, and kind of a satisfying sampler to do because you finish these motifs. Each one is an isolated thing. It's not a continuous band or anything like that. So you finish motif and you feel like you've actually accomplished something. So it's kind of nice. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Sharon, I barely started. Hannah was planning to adapt it and not do all the rose motifs. So I have it to look forward to. Yeah, that's another thing about Hannah is you can easily take any number of these motifs, like that one right there, would be spectacular all by itself. Make little ornaments out of them. Any number of things, little smalls like that squirrel. He's pretty cute. These two birds down here. So you could do all kinds of things. This one, with the bugs, Jenifer coming and going. This one with the bugs, that bug's a little off. If I were doing an ornament or something, this is the way Hannah stitched it, so I followed it. But I would straighten that all out. But like this is beautiful here. You can make smalls out of all these or combinations, corners of napkins, any number of things. Because these are...
yeah, good.
You're back again? Okay. You're coming and going.
Yep, I think I hear. I know.
But yeah, Beth, that's a really great idea, is because there's so many of these motifs that would stand alone and just be beautiful on their own. And then you take down here at the bottom any number of those two, ones I haven't stitched. So that's really a great idea. And that's, you can do that with so many samplers and take advantage of those. But the disco dancing bug needs a chiropractor. Yeah, you almost have to do it that way because that poor bug. Yeah, he needs a back cracking in a hurry. Poor little guy. Yep, chiropractor would freak out at that. Lay down on the table. I'll be with you in a moment. So yeah. So anyway, this is it's a great sampler, and it's Barbara Hudson's great niece. I think it's her great niece who is going into medical school, whose name is also Hannah Longstreth. Believe it or not. And so all the profits are going to help her get through med school. Barbara Hudson of Queenstown Sampler Designs is donating the profits from these charts to her. Pretty sure it's her great niece to help her get through medical school. So you're helping the kid out by getting this, but it's just a great sampler. It really is. And and then this chart that I had, most people have ways of doing this. I copy charts, like for these samplers, I copy charts, and then I'll cut them out. So this just sits underneath my magnifier while I'm stitching, and I know I'm not supposed to show this stuff. Jenifer coming and going, but it just sits underneath the magnifier, so I don't have to look up at the chart. I can see it right through the magnifier and stitch while I'm going. And so I just cut up, I make copies of the charts and cut them up. And like this one is the whole thing, and I already did the bottom part, so then I just fold it up like that. And as I move work. This time I'm working bottom to top just because of the way it's set up. So anyway, that's something you can do if you haven't ever tried it. Make a little copy and just make. I do it for each motif and just put it down there, and then it's right under my magnifier, and then I don't have to look up. I can just keep stitching away. So yeah, if that helps somebody, I don't know. Everybody has their way of doing it. It's just the way I do it. And Jenifer's, I think we've lost Jenifer for good. It's too bad. Oh, she's back.
Yeah.
This is starting to
Am
get
I
entertaining.
coming and going back? Like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, you're
Lord.
coming and going all over the place. Yeah,
For you.
yeah. That's it's giving us a
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
I think we're gonna start a pool now. How many minutes will Jenifer be gone? When will she be back?
Oh, jeez. Uh-huh. It's an exciting day. What can I say?
Yeah, yeah. Daylight Company Slimline 3 LED floor lamp, brushed steel, my lamp. Oh, okay. Daylight. Yeah, I've heard that brand. Oh, good. Somebody else does it like me. Thanks, Kathy. I feel better now. Yeah, it does help. It does help a lot. Yep. So that's what I'm doing. Um, Watching footballs and movies and stitching now all the way till New Year's Eve. Trying to get this done so that we can do Spring Hill, so I can take this off the rods and do Spring Hill.
Yeah.
That's what I hope for. Hope to have one done, start the next. Yep.
Yep, I've got to get my Spring Hill linen ready and on the frame this week.
Yep. Now I just sat down a couple days ago and just said, I'm just gonna. I had a movie on, and I'm gonna sit here and mindlessly cut thread, and so I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. Put it on the old thread drops. I like that for these kinds of projects. I like these thread drops.
Yeah.
I think they're really handy. Put it on a ring. To me, that's all in one thing. Yep.
Since I'm doing DMC, I'll probably go through my DMC stash and see which ones I already have and how much of it I have. And if I've got a lot of it, then I'll probably just use what I've got and then put the other stuff in my stash.
Yeah.
And then whichever ones I don't already have, like on a bobbin, then I'll put on the bobbin and I'll get them all in a little box together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I like to do.
Somebody said, and we talked about this, that somebody, because we talked about you could easily cut this in half. Not literally cut it, but you could easily do just the top or just the bottom. And to me, it would be the top. But somebody posted, I think, on Instagram that they're just going to do the bottom. Which
nice.
Which is really good because that hill is really cool. So they're just going to do the bottom part.
Yeah, I like all the flowers and stuff on the bottom of the hill.
Yeah, yeah, down, yeah. So that'll be interesting to see how that comes out. For whoever was going to do that, but yeah, this is just one. This is just
somebody
one of those,
who's doing Hannah.
So it'd be interesting to see how that comes out because it's one of those that you can do that. Oh, thanks, Joanne. Yeah, I'm really enjoying Hannah. Yep. It's a nice stitch. Jenifer's.
I know. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now you're back. I don't know. Whatever you said in the last 2 minutes, we didn't get. Which set of threads has the prettiest colors?
Okay, so I was wondering.
Yes.
Somebody was doing. Talking to me.
Huh? What you were wondering? What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yes, I hear you.
Didn't they decide to do it on banding and do it in like a long row?
Do Hannah? Yeah, somebody was going to do that. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it. But yeah,
Right.
somebody was going to do that, which is another excellent way. But I don't remember who
Yeah.
that was. Yeah.
I don't know. It's a long time ago.
Yeah. But I remember somebody was going to do that, but I've not seen any postings. Um,
Me neither.
for, for the Spring Hill Sal, yeah, I don't know. They're all close. Go to wetalkfiber.com/Spring Hill and you'll see pictures of all of them. Or go to the Fiber Talk Instagram page. I posted pictures of all of them. I mean, it's a pretty vibrant set of colors, but which one is
Hmm.
more beautiful? I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this collection here.
Yeah, they all look the
But
same. It's
yeah,
just whether you want to use silk and
yeah,
what size of silk, and or if you want DMC.
yeah. But there's pictures. Kathy has pictures of each one, so you can compare them.
Yeah, and cost goes into a lot of that too, because silks are much more expensive than
Yeah,
DMC.
because I think your kit's like $40.
40 or 46 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then mine is 113, and Beth's is like right around 100. I'm not sure. And then if you don't have the
Hmm.
chart, and that's with the linen, and if you don't have the
Hmm.
chart, then you tack on $17.
Right.
So yeah, I mean silk's always much more expensive every
Yeah.
time. But yeah, I mean I thought when Kathy put the kits together for us and yours, I thought, boy, that's really an economical way to get a beautiful sampler done. I mean, $40 for linen, and so what's $57, and you got chart linen
Yeah.
and thread, and to do this, that's and the Sullivan's thread I think is even cheaper than DMC.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, so not an expensive one at all to get a really beautiful sampler. Um,
Yeah.
if you go with the cottons, yeah,
You
yeah,
know, nobody says you have to do silk. I
right,
mean,
yeah. But that's I was surprised at how economical, because it's not a lot of thread. I mean, these are all just one skein for each one. So um, but yeah, it's not one of those where you got to lay out $250 for a kit. Not at all.
yeah.
It's pretty economical. So you can do Sullivan's or DMC for less than $60, no problem at all. Um, yeah, and what was the one? I don't know. There was one in the past where people were doing in different ways, and the people who were doing cotton on a sampler, I still to this day think that it was uh, almost more beautiful than the silk. It's
Right. I even,
silk is not the solution to everything. It really isn't.
no. I remember you guys talking about that on one of the shows. That was it a hands across the sea pattern?
It probably was, yeah. But
That sounds familiar.
yeah, it's not always the solution. Sometimes it's just a preference thing. Um,
Hmm.
uh,
It is nice, but it's also fussy. So if you don't want to be fussing, because like when I was doing it with silk, it's constantly slipping off my needle, which drove me insane.
yeah, that is an
It
issue.
was
Yeah,
just bugging me. I was just like, oh my gosh, I need to get done with this silk and I'm over it. So,
yeah. I mean, it has its own unique look, but yeah,
hmm.
there's some things about it. One strand, it's cotton stitch one. It depends on the thread count of your ground cloth, Sandy. That's why I always use 40 count, because I don't want to mess with two strands. So I always use 40 count, then I can stitch no matter what thread it is, one strand. But it just depends on if you go down in the mid 30s, then you're going to have to do some testing to see if one or two strands covers what you want. You'll have to test. Below
Right.
35, you're probably going to end up with two strands.
Yeah,
Um,
unless you want a super primitive look.
yeah, let's see. Sharon's getting the Sullivans. I seem to have, yes. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Thank you. And there I went and pointed again. I apologize for that. Mine, Kathy has in my combination. Kathy has a more blue version, because these are more purples. Kathy has an alternative to this that is more blue. And when she put mine together, she sent me pictures of each, and I just preferred this. But it's right there on the sheet at wetalkfiber.com/Spring Hill, right on the page at Needle and Haystack. there's an alternative that has more blues in it if you want that. So you can check that out. Thank you for that, Sharon. I forgot to mention that. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Merry Christmas to Beth. I'm not on video because my power went out and everything went haywire.
Hi, Beth. Good to have you with us. I tend to just, yeah, 1/2. Yeah, there's a preference. You get in the mid 30s, and you got it. Hi, Ivy. Merry Christmas. You get in the mid 30s, Sandy, and it depends on your thread and your linen and what you prefer for coverage. And you got to test. That's kind of that gray area, the mid 30s. And then that's why I just go with 40. Then I just know I can do one strand and be done with it. Yeah. But now you're doing, what's yours at 35, Jenifer?
37?
37? Okay, so you're probably going to
Yeah.
do one strand without any trouble.
Probably. I'm gonna test it, and if it's too thin, but then of course, it's all DMC, so I can wash it and then iron it, and it poofs the threads out just like I did with that chicken.
Right.
So,
So you can stitch it, and then it'll fill in after the fact. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because even on 32 count, I do 2 strands, and it looks good, but when you wash it and then iron it upside down, it really poofs out the thread and makes it stand up off the linen. I like that look.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty.
And see, I don't mind if it gets a little of that spider web look,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit on 40 count. If it gets, because usually at viewing distance you don't see it anyway. So
That's true. Yeah.
I don't sweat that, because I have on hand and long strap. There's some spots in here where the thread's a little thinner, and it gets, you can see in between, see clearly defined X's, but then you step back 3 or 4 feet, you can't see it. So I don't care.
Right.
Yeah, not gonna lose sleep over it. Like, well, like right here. Here's an example here on the screen. Now, if I look under the magnifier right here, you can see ground cloth in a lot of these X's. Let's see, even on the camera, and that the camera is only 10 inches away, you really can't see it. So I just don't sweat that.
Right.
Jenifer poofed a chicken. I missed that.
Yeah, that was that was at the very beginning where I showed my poof chicken.
She poofed a chicken. Yeah.
I did poof a chicken.
Yeah, that was a special moment, Sharon. I'm sorry. You'll have to go back. You'll have to go back and watch that. And we can't redo it because she has no videos. So.
Yes, because apparently a transformer blew and all the power went out.
I think that's a new meme.
So.
I think that's a new meme, isn't it? Or a T-shirt? Jenifer poofed a chicken. I think it is. I think we should look into that. Yeah, Jenifer poofed a chicken.
I poofed the Sophie yesterday. She got a haircut and a tubby, and she got poofed.
Yeah, no, that may be a good meme right there. Jenifer poofed a chicken. That'll stop you. You pass somebody with that on a T-shirt, and that'll stop you. Yeah.
They'll be like,
what?
You did what to the poor chicken?
Yeah,
call PETA.
Yeah, some PETA person will start a protest. Yeah. Won't even ask for details. Just start protesting.
Oh, I know. Oh, yeah, because it's what people like to do.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Sandy. That's the whole thing with threads. Is stitching style comes into play, how tightly woven the ground cloth is, all kinds of things.
Yeah. And if your ground cloth is too loose and you don't like it that way, wash it and iron it, and it'll poof it. I know how to do all the poofing.
Here comes Jenifer's new book, 10 Ways to Poof.
That's right. I grew up in the 80s. I know how to poof the hair. I know how to poof all the things. Poof the sleeves,
Put that poof on a face mask. Yeah, okay. See, fun is to be had with Jenifer poofed a chicken. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Oh, boy.
Uh-huh. Yep. All right. Let's see. I think we've covered the gamut here today, including lost power, lost video,
Oh my
Um, the
goodness.
whole thing, yeah. Well, I hope you get your power
L-
back soon
Losing my mind is what's happened.
before your house gets cold too. It's
Well, like it's not cold here today.
yeah,
It's in the 50s, 60s because we're getting lots of rain. It'll get cold later, but they'll
yeah.
have it fixed. Usually Hamden, we get if something happens like that, 3, 4 hours.
Oh, okay. They're pretty good, huh?
So yeah, they are pretty fast. We the only time we lost power for a really long time was Hurricane Sandy.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, and I wasn't even here then. I was my sister had passed away right before that, so I was in Colorado at her funeral, and my husband was going to come out, but then the hurricane hit, and he got stuck here taking care of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Now here, this is Sharon doing that brilliant comedian tie-in thing, and a chicken poofing face mask would probably look nice with a tiara.
oh yeah,
Yeah, see, there we go.
yep. I
Good
gotta,
one. Good
I
one.
gotta go get me a
We
tiara.
need a tiara for Jenifer for her birthday. Yeah, yeah,
That's
that's a
right.
good one. Yeah. All right, I think on tiara, I think we'll end. I think we will.
Oh, okay.
You know, tiara is a good uplifting, upbeat thing to end on,
Yes.
and so I think we will. All right, that's it. Jenifer would wave to you, but she can't because she can't be
I
seen.
know. I would wave and smile real big.
But
Just
yeah,
imagine.
she's there doing it. Yep.
Imagine my cheesy grin coming at you.
All right, thanks everybody for joining us. Hope we helped you
Yep.
with a little diversion here on Christmas Day. Merry
Ooh,
Christmas.
power! I got power.
Oh, look at
It's
you.
on.
Look at you. All right.
Yay!
Yay.
Sorry, too late for the show, but
Oh,
I've got
well.
power.
All right. Hope you can join us live show 2 o'clock Eastern time next Friday for the Spring Hill Stitch Along, and Jenifer will be here on video, and Beth will be here, and we may get Karen Kluba. I don't know. I have to talk to her, but she indicated she would be
Ooh,
willing.
cool.
So that would be fun. So next Friday, 2 o'clock Eastern time. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for joining
Awesome.
us. Hope you enjoyed it.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.